season long. 2 stars colliding here. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on last season's national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. Offense comes up with first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. On the ground, it's Watson. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
They get him down. That's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness. Kirk getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Dropping back, it's Barnett. Gets made on the out route. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Big moment in the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. Canes bring their punt team onto the field. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Ball handed off. He's brought down out at the 46.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for the wide out. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Oh, the slump.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
QB keeper all the way. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Fourth down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. Design quarterback run. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Makes the catch. It's Brown.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Brought down, but broke a tackle. He's a solid gain there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
The Hurricanes keep the football on the move. Gonna run it. It's Brown. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First downs. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's there's the handoff.
Bro, come on. How the fuck do I miss that? How the fuck do I miss that, man?
I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Looking to throw. It's Murphy. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. It's a nice gain. We move the football up to the 27.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Grab behind the line. It's Price. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner is brought down. Adjustments to get a stop. Handoff heading left. Going to try the middle, but it's stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Barnett. Nice grab. It's Brown. Breaking free at midfield.
I don't fucking get it, man.
That's a big gainer there.
It's fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game. They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense going with 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it picks up 4th down. The Hurricanes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. He'll hand it off.
Oh, what the fuck?
Stuff for no gain.
The defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Murphy. Receiver makes the grab. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Williams. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Looking to throw yet again. The ball is caught. A 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. The offense going with the hurry up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Bro, our offensive line is not getting pushed.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go.
Offensive line is not getting it good.
Now operating in the red zone. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Into the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, how exciting was this first half, man? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Trying to find room. It's Brown. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. the Canes will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Let's go.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
To the air, it's Murphy. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
That was a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference-maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody on the outside who can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Price. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Handoff from the shotgun. Powering through.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. But I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. Looking to throw. It's Murphy. Fires quickly to the left. Wide open downfield.
Really love what the quarterback did here of being able to come off of one receiver, kind of work through his progressions, find the guy that's open, make an accurate throw, and pick up some good yards.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. And the back now goes in motion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Here's a handoff testing the middle. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackled there by the defense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
The 4th down completion to the running back. Touchdown, Notre Dame, to put them on top now.
Well, this This defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Goes out of bounds at the 32. That's a decent return. It's Barnett. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. No huddle here for the offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. He went for it, and he gets it on the scramble. That is deflating for this defense. The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Look out, room to run here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. The drive downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Tries to get it to the running back. And it's incomplete. What is the final play of this period? Heck of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters as we check out some of the stats here. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. He's looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip. He saw the ball and just swatted it away.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Murphy. Caught by the receiver. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to throw again. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Catch made on the right side. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Price. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. And it's a direct snap. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Touchdown, Irish. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. And now the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he's got it again. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. We'll set up at 3rd and 4. With sure hands, it's Hunter. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Makes the grab. It's Carr. What a catch and run by the junior.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Barnett. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. Now play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Toss play to the outside. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle and do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
4th down, look at the throw for it. Defense is coming after him. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, it's not over yet, but this 4th down interception is going to cost them critical minutes here at the least here in the 4th quarter.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. They'll hand it off. 1st down, looking for more now. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game. And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. And at 1st down, they go right back to him.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's a bootleg looking to throw. On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Takes the handoff. It's Price. The tackle is made. The clock runs out, and that will do it. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.